What is up, and welcome back to a brand new video. Last time we left off, we just pretty much, I think, tripled our tourism output and doubled our already doubled culture output, which is absolutely insane considering that I haven't even gotten my unique building, the film studio, yet. Our faith generation has also increased slowly but surely, as has our diplomatic favor generation. Hopefully soon I will just be able to blow everyone out of the water culture-wise. We are going to get our first neighborhood, and I think we're going for, yep, holy sites. Holy sites everywhere. We need faith, especially since we almost have rock bands, which may be the best culture tourism thing, I guess you could call it, in the entire game. And we do have to deal with that field cannon. I'm going to move my units back and upgrade my crossbowmen and form my horseman units into a core so we can one-shot the Gatling gun, field cannon, whatever it's called, later on in the game. And looking at our era score, we are going to get a golden age very, very soon. That is going to be great because the wish you were here, Eureka, not Eureka, the wish you were here era thing is very helpful for a culture victory. So yeah, as you can see, oh shit, he actually lived. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what seaside resorts. Why can't I put a seaside resort? And I just found out it was because of appeal. Like I said, I don't really specialize in culture victories at all, but I can still play them at an effective rate. Where Deity, I can win a game on Deity with a culture victory. Except I don't like. I hope you understand. I just went through. I can win a culture game on Deity. It's just not my strong suit. There it is. I don't know why it took me so long to say it. But yeah, we are going to start building film studios, temples, and chopping everything to get ready for Rapa Nui's unique tile improvement. I honestly predict our faith is just going to skyrocket the next 50 turns, and I honestly predict we're going to win in the next 70 to 80 turns. Hopefully way before anybody starts building any spaceship projects. Winning a spaceship victory, that would absolutely suck. Yeah, I just realized the appeal, it's not going to work out too well. But I am building factories everywhere. The city of St. Louis is a little less than what I expected, but it is still a city that is providing me resources, so I am fine with it. I did get a conservationalist, and apparently there is only one place I can put them. If I settled the city in the tundra, I probably could buy a few more. Yeah, I'm trying to find places where I could put a national park on, but there doesn't seem to be. I think like districts and strategic resources, you can't put a natural park around them, which kind of makes sense, obviously, but it still does kind of suck. Now, we are allies with everybody, so we don't have to worry about the fact we have horsemen in the industrial era. There's nothing I could really use a scorched earth policy, and we do get alliance to Rapa Nui, which means soon I will be able to build the Maui. The Maui, yeah.
Ube leads the Maori in Civilization 6 Gathering Storm.
Maui improvement. So it can't be beside any sort of forests or anything like that, and beside a lake it will provide a lot of culture. So there are a few good places I could put these Maui, a few really good places to be completely honest. That was not one of those places, neither was that, but trust me, it does get better. Yeah, I don't understand why I can't build a seaside resort there. Could have sworn that I could, but oh well. Maybe it's because that's counted as a lake, not... Well, it is counted as a coast-ocean thing. But anyway, it's fine. Damn. Pakatui is not looking that hot right now. Scythia goes to war with him. He's pretty much screwed right now. There we go. That is one of the great Colossal Head improvements. Plus 6 culture. I think that ends up being plus 6 tourism when we get flight. One more great work of writing. And yeah, there's really like can't do anything about that. So I'm gonna chop the forest beside the silk. There is our national park. I think that's the only one we're gonna get this game. Yeah, because I want to spend the rest of my faith saving up to get rock bands.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Because rock bands are just absolutely incredible. They could win you the game, literally. I did get a diplomatic victory point for some reason. Don't know why. Not complaining though. It's an archaeological dig, 2 archaeological digs, and let's get a holy site. I could have put it in a better position, but I want G-Long, best city name of all time, to be a production powerhouse. Okay, trying to move around theming bonuses, but the museums have to be full to do that. I didn't realize it till a little later, but oh well. Okay, looking around, yeah, right here I'm just going to chop a few forests because there are some pretty good places I can put the Maui tile improvement. And like I said, we are going to need a lot of builders. We should be able to get them soon. I kind of wanted to focus on faith and film studio generation right now. We did get a nice boost in culture. I did actually end up going Heartbeat of Steam. I thought this is where I could get the Wish You Were Here, but apparently I was wrong. So I don't have any theming bonuses yet, which kind of sucks, but our tourism isn't really suffering too much because of it. Mongolia is going to lose a city to us extremely soon, which is just what you like to see. It makes me stronger, and it makes Mongolia much weaker. Our gold generation not doing too hot right now, but a big reason, remember, is because we are trading a lot of gold to get some great works from Mongolia. We'll end up getting that gold back eventually, which we will use to trade more great works. But yeah, I feel like it's worth it, especially when you're going for a culture game. I do like theater squares, and I do like getting diplomatic victory points. I don't know how many points I get. I think I only get 1 or 2. I think I got 2, to be honest. Don't think we'll see over here. We did get a great musician and a film studio done, so that's very nice. More tourism. And we are just trying to chop every forest we find. Probably should have done that earlier in the game, but it is fine. We're going to do it now. And yep, that city is now a free city. What I found interesting about free cities is they'll only attack the civilization they lost loyalty from. Like, they're not going to enter my borders even though they're technically barbarians, because I feel like for once the AI is actually pretty smart here. Because they're technically barbarians, but they're not attacking me because my influence is the strongest on them and they know they're going to be part of my empire soon. Which is a small detail, but you gotta like the small details. Okay, we do have a few archaeologists, and yes, I will give you, hopefully on my diplomatic favor, lots of coal. I will give you whatever you want. Not as if I'm going to use any of that, thank you. And I'll take metamorphosis from you to delay your culture output and increase mine. There we go. Really trying not to trade too much gold right now. I am making 71 per turn, though. I thought I was making like 19 still and didn't want to trade it all away, so I instead traded strategic resources and luxuries. I probably could have done the trades better, but it still isn't too bad considering. So this builder does have 3 charges. He should be able, yes sir, chop and build a few colossal heads. And I'm going to end up building Broadway, but someone's going to steal it from me, I think, so I just lost a corn resource for being stupid. Okay, we are going to get the last few archaeological digs in our empire, and hopefully in Mongolia's empire as well. There really isn't anywhere I can put a great artist yet, so I'm just going to keep him there. We are making 190 tourism per turn. We have completely blown the culture game wide open. China is in the rearview mirror, along with everybody else. We've pretty much shut down any other sort of culture victory anyone might have. Synagogue sounds good. I am going to build a few colossal heads damn near everywhere. We will get Hermitage soon, as long as nobody steals it, I hope. Looking around, like I said, culture victory, not my strong suit. Trying to get better at it. I mean, I'm technically not that bad at culture victory. I mean, if you can win on deity with any victory, you're pretty good. But like, I can easily win a domination victory or a science victory, and I feel like diplomatic victory is better. Like, I'm better at that than a culture victory. Culture victories are definitely something I need to improve on, though. We're going to chop one more forest and start building colossal heads, and thank you. Do I want to build a wonder? I'll just build a factory. We're going to need them. Starting to build Mauis everywhere, and we're just going to transfer this great musician to Brisbane. And give me another artifact, thank you. Almost 200 tourism now. Our tourism is starting to explode. And looks like Mongolia might lose another city to us, which would be even more fantastic. I don't think these cities are going to be too big in the grand scheme of things, though. They're like 6 and 2 population. Not too bad. But it's not good enough. Oh, hey, there's Hermitage. It's not really essential or needed or anything. So we're going to build banks, shrines, money, and culture is exactly what I need. Thank you, and I guess we'll go 5-year plan for more science and production. Thought the science would be a little higher, but that is okay. We're going to move the artist over there. Steal something from Mongolia. They're probably not going to like us. We do have a museum themed, though, which is absolutely great, fantastic. I love it. 219 culture. That is a lot of culture per turn. I wonder if culture has anything to do with loyalty. I did lose a city-state, wasn't Rapa Nui, we're fine. We are getting some envoys soon, we'll get it back. But I wonder if culture and tourism has anything to do with loyalty or anything like that. I feel like it does, but it's not as big as population. Because they do have an 8 population city beside them, and the AI does get a buff on deity for loyalty, so I'm assuming culture is important for loyalties. Would make sense, though. They did the same thing in Civ 5. Okay, we're going to build a few more colossal head improvements, and we are going to go for flight right now, because flight would give those not colossal heads, Mauis. It would give those Maui improvements tourism. Here it is. Let's finish some holy sites, more temples, more everything. Our faith output is incredible. It's the complete opposite of what should happen. The later we go on through the game, the less our faith output should be. But it's the other way for us. I meant that as like a real life thing, not in game. In game, your faith output should increase the later on you go. I'm just saying, in real life, it's kind of the opposite. People were definitely more religious back then. But we are going to get suffrage soon with democracy. Maybe that'll help change the faith. Democracy is definitely the best thing for a culture victory. I feel like communism's best for science because of the production it gives. Fascism is best for domination because of obvious reasons. To be fair, though, I feel like fascism is the worst simply because by the time you get to fascism, you've already pretty much won the game. Like at this point, you should have 2-3 civs already conquered. You should be on your last 1 or 2 civs. All fascism does is help speed up the victory a little faster. But we are going to get 2 more diplomatic favor because we got 2 more wildcard slots. Thank you, Teddy's unique ability. And synagogue, I think it's actually America's unique ability, but same thing. Alright, I'm going to try to get Hermitage's theming bonus, and there is no theming bonus. Well, that's fun. I am right now just trying to figure out theming bonuses. I really can't do any of them right now. Theming bonuses are really nice, though. They really, really are. But like I said, I'm not good enough at a culture victory to do that. 420 culture per turn, though, is absolutely incredible. We just lost a lot of money. I am assuming it has to be because of trade routes. But yeah, I feel like this is a pretty productive video right now. We increased our culture, we increased our tourism. I think we about doubled our tourism. And we are getting a master spy, which is extremely nice. And let's go for an industrial zone right there so everyone can benefit off of it. I don't think you can build a Maui improvement on floodplains, which kind of sucks, but it's fine, it's whatever. Did by a film studio in Canberra. Great musicians are definitely the best when it comes to tourism because they provide like 20 tourism after you get the unique policy slot that they have. Okay, our cities are kind of slowing down growth wise. I feel like they're fine now. We already have all the districts we really need. Get the Natural History Museum though. National History Museum. More slots, very nice. I will get a trade route to Scythia for more culture. And we are going to get level 3 culture. It's going to be a while. It's fine though. I do feel like we are approaching the end game soon. Yeah, we're making way too much tourism. The second rock bands come out, it's all over. Did get a flood, didn't touch any district improvements I actually cared about. And money, culture, faith, that is all we are going for right now. Did build a few farms in Washington to help it grow even more. And we are #1 in culture, way too far ahead for anyone to catch up now. We are making a lot of diplomatic favors, so we can definitely use that to buy the rest of the great works from everybody, as long as they're still willing to trade it. And our faith output has just quintupled, I think, which is absolutely great. We are going to get rock bands in record time. And we'll get Celestial Navigation. Harbors are pretty nice. And we'll get Suzerainship of Tsuga. We are falling behind in science a little bit. Nothing to worry about, though. Sports media, don't really need that. Our theater squares don't really have district adjacency, but we are going to get these ski resorts, and there are a lot of places we can put ski resorts at in our empire. That should be great. Damn near 300 tourism. Our tourism and faith has just incredibly exploded this game. We are just going to go for the end and the culture thing because we don't really need anything else at this point. Yeah, this does look to be the end of the video. We are definitely towards the end of the game. A few more, really 50 more turns, and we should get to the end game and win. But don't forget to like and subscribe for future Civ 6 content, and I will see you all in the next video.